What's going on, guys? Welcome to what is probably like the 500th side order video being made today. Um, yeah, we're just gonna talk about some of the things that I noticed that I haven't really seen being talked about a whole lot. But yeah, let's get into it. Let me just get the obvious stuff out of the way first. The start of the trailer shows what I'm assuming is like a digitized version of Inkopolis Square. I'll get into that later, trust me. And let me just say, it looks incredible. Next we have our little buddy replacement, Pearl's drone. Or if the Japanese translation is anything to go off of, Pearl is literally inside the drone. A little later we see some gameplay and are soon introduced to this DLC's new mechanic, chips. They sort of act like a skill tree kind of thing, to upgrade your weapons and abilities. But who cares about that when you can change the color of your fingertips? Now that we got all the obvious stuff out of the way, let's take a deep dive into roughly 10 things you might not have noticed. Don't quote me on that. First thing we got is a new enemy type. Finally, it's not an Octarian, goddamn, took them long enough. They seem to be like some kind of skeleton fish that spawn in hordes, kind of like salmon ring, in a way. But, did you know that they're actually called parrotfish, and they are known to eat coral? You know, it kind of ties into all the coral in the square. Pretty cool. Next, we get our first look at...
Acht.
AKA Deadfish. Her name actually translates to 8, which is honestly a really cool Easter egg. I'm also choosing to believe that her name can be pronounced as Oct, because, you know, she's an Octoling. After, we see the floor selection screen that shows like different types of chips that change your fingertip upgrade your abilities. Something that not a lot of people are pointing out is that we can actually see some of the different level types. We got the fish horde mode we saw earlier, splat zones, and like a third one that I have no idea what the hell it could be. Maybe a unique challenge level? Possibly a new game mode? Who knows, man. In another blink and you miss it moment, the run speed up chip actually says increases movement speed in Inkling or Octoling form, implying that we could play as Inklings and Octolings, which is awesome. I honestly have a feeling we might play as Agent 4 in some sort of way. It would honestly be a great way to cap off the series with one huge finale where like every agent is in one game. That'd be pretty sick in my opinion. Next, we have an inventory screen that shows all the different abilities. At the top, it says Pearl's Palette, followed by some dualies, curling bombs, and a reef slider. This probably means that each chip acts as like a different kit, essentially, which is a really cool way. We could get like maybe one for Agent 3, Captain Cuttlefish, or maybe even the large lad himself. I could dream, right? I'm thinking maybe we like cash in some of these chips to upgrade our abilities permanently. We can even see some of these abilities in action. We have main power up, which is indicated by the damage markers being significantly higher than before. Some kind of techno digital shapes around the dualies, which could just be an aesthetic thing to show you're powerful. Who knows? And even like a freaking homing ink that's basically aimbot. That's shown from like the little white boxes around it. And I also noticed that anytime you kill an enemy, they like explode obviously, but there's like a little tiny Marina poster in there. I don't know, man. Could have some plot relevance. It definitely has plot relevance. And lastly, to leave things off, I have a bit of a theory for you. I think we might actually be in like some sort of digital recreation of the square. And trust me, I got plenty of evidence to back that up. People were speculating before that we could be in like Marina's memories, which to me sounds kind of goofy. But what if we're not in her memories? Rather, we're in a digital recreation of Inkopolis. Maybe one that she created after Final Fest to cope with the clean chaos sweep. It was too easy. This is actually backed up by a couple things. First, we see multiple shots of 8 with like some kind of digital looking gear. We're collecting chips, which are commonly used in computers. I hope you know that. We also get a line from
Acht.
that says, just another bystander who got sucked in, which means we could have gotten, like, sucked into her crazy digital utopia. There's more, though. There's more evidence, trust. We got multiple shots of 8 standing in, like, some kind of room covered in binary code, which could be the area we, like, start the DLC from, or, like, an area kind of like with the train stations for the Fangs in Octo Expansion. It could be, like, one of those. But who knows? And that's gonna do it for this video. If you at all enjoyed what you just saw, why not hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment letting me know if I don't know, maybe missed anything. And with that, I'll see y'all when I see ya. Peace.